Okay, time to make some food. I'm in my favourite corner of the house, the kitchen corner, and I'm about to make a slow cooker curry, a lamb, venison, carrots, that's about it, curry. It's dead tasty. It is almost AIP, I'd say, almost AIP, pretty much paleo, and it kind of follows a recipe but then just goes off on one pretty much, but I know it tastes nice. And yeah, you've got to trust me. So I'm going to show you what I've got. Right, here's the meat. We got diced venison, 500 grams, half a kilo. We got some diced lamb, we got 2 of them. So if my maths is correct, we have 300, 600, just over a kilo of meat. And where do I get it from? Where do I get it from, you ask? Abel & Cole, from the UK. I am a big fan of Abel & Cole. Sort me out every Monday, definitely get on it. So yeah, there's the meat. This will be the slow cooker that it will be going in. Oh my God, look at that dirt. Don't worry, that is dirty, but I did use it for the same meal last week. So even though it is dirt, I guess it's good dirt, you know, it's the same kind of dirt I'm gonna be eating. Nah, I'll just give that a wash, I reckon. Who cleaned this cooker last? Someone did a terrible job here. Okay, ingredients. This is mega simple. I am definitely no chef, no cook. I just like eating and making simple foods, and for them to be very healthy and tasty. So yeah, cinnamon, ground cloves, turmeric, smoked paprika. Gonna put a little bit of this red pepper in. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of this stock cube in, which I don't normally do. So organic beef stock cube there. Ginger, 1.5 onions, some carrots, we've got them left. Why the hell not? And obviously garlic, because you cannot live without the garlic. There is also, trust me, there is going to be more cumin and what's it called, ground coriander going in, that it's going to get brought from the shop any second by my loyal assistant. So we'll have cumin and coriander going in as well. So yeah, make a note of them, because I'm probably not going to be asked enough to make a note for you of the ingredients. Yeah, screenshot and get on it. And the coconut oil is going to be the one basing the pan. Salt and pepper in the background, of course.
These are important issues, but it's worth asking a few key questions about the relative merits of one's dietary choices. How much water did it take to produce your almond flour muffin, your tofurkey sandwich, and your clean Beyond Burger made from ultra-processed pea protein isolate and canola? The simplistic narrative is that plant-based options are inherently more sustainable than meat-inclusive options. As compelling as this notion may appear on the surface, the truth of the matter might not be as cut and dried as we'd thought. Beef that is raised on pasture and managed wholly.
Eat beef on pastures, everyone. Eat good cows. Eat good cows.
But also to the common complaints about cattle.
So firstly, we're going to brown the meat for about 8 minutes. Just whack it in the pan with some coconut oil. Just get browning all of it. Once it's brown, get it all in the slow cooker. Whoa. Now I'm frying the onions, garlic, ginger and the red chilies. And on that note, I must say, obviously I said at the start this is kind of AIP. It definitely isn't AIP because there's clearly chilies in there, you're not meant to have that. And there's also paprika, you're not even meant to have at the start, so ignore me when I say it's AIP. It's just paleo, close to AIP. And rather healthy. Another thing I forgot to put in, by the way, is obviously I've got coconut milk going in with this curry from Biona Organic. I ordered this from Abel & Cole, but I know obviously you can get it anywhere. Let's see if we can get a better shot of it. Yeah, this stuff. Right, you're seeing the ingredients of this Biona coconut milk, that it's just coconut and water, whereas most other coconut milks actually, they've got like emulsifiers and stabilizers in, so this is why this one is boss. So yeah, if you can get a hand on something like this, or something that is just as clean as you can get, just the coconut and just the milk from it, then you're winning. Carrots gone in, onion, garlic, chili, all that stuff's gone in. Right, all of this stuff is going in now, and I'm about to commit the terrible act of just putting whatever amounts I want to put in. I know you're not meant to do that, you're meant to measure it like in teaspoons and that, but you know, you gotta back yourself sometimes and put whatever you think's the right amount in. Coconut milk, like I said, and that's like 3/4 of a beef stock cube. It's gonna have some hot water in, all going in that fella there. Okay, this is kind of the ingredients I've used, mostly followed this, but a few differences, like different oils, and maybe not the exact amount of seasoning. And yeah, I'm not putting spinach in, not as much beef broth, and I'm also putting in coconut milk, which isn't on here. So if you want to screenshot that, it's kind of like this, but obviously slightly different, as you've seen. And there it all is. It's all chucked in there and ready to go. So I'm going to put the lid on and then stick it on low for about 6 hours. And I'll show you 6 hours, the tenderness and juiciness we've got ready for us. And there we have it. It's about 6 hours later. It's all ready to eat. I've made the bowl already. I've got it with some nice white organic rice and some tender stems and some normal broccoli actually. Look how the meat is just like so melted, so gooey and tasty. So I'm gonna tuck into that now. Hopefully you wanna give this a go. Thank you. Now it's time for a classic savvy breakfast. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients for the whole thing. And normally I'd have vegetables with this as well. We used to have like broccoli and asparagus. But what you'll see now is pretty much like a carnivore breakfast. Because I was thinking perhaps maybe it could be some sort of vegetable or some amount of fibre that causes a bit of discomfort in the gut, can cause a bit of the angst. But so yeah, that's why I took it out and I've gone, right, let's have carnivore breakfast and the rest of the day eat my vegetables. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm making. So we have organic minced beef, full fat, none of that lean shit, get all the fat in there. Mushrooms, organic free range eggs, again both of those from Abel and Cole. Some salt, and I don't usually do this, so actually it's normally 5 ingredients, but I had some bacon left, so I'm going to put 2 rashers of bacon with it. And then, the high quality, fresh pressed organic olive oil that gets delivered to me. So yeah, there's those 6 ingredients. Yeah, like I said, yeah, normally you're chucking some asparagus or broccoli with this, but I'm trying to reduce that insoluble fibre to see if that helps. So yeah, this is what's going on. Okay, I lied, it's technically 7 ingredients because I do cook with this olive oil. You definitely would never cook with that olive oil. It's too expensive and too nice, and it just gets battered if you fry it up in the pan here. You see, you don't want those flames killing your olive oil. So buy this sort of cheap olive oil. I know it's rubbish, you don't really want to be consuming that stuff, but it's the best for cooking, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm sure I am wrong, and I'm sure there's some better oil I can cook with, but I know for sure, avoid that bad boy. It's too delightful. Protein. Right, so while that's cooking, I'm going to show you what I have, or what I'll drink half an hour to an hour after eating that. I'll have a green tea, one of these ones as well. I'll actually show you what it is. Supreme Matcha Green. And yeah, I won't drink it with the breakfast as most people commonly do. I kind of feel like my digestion's a little bit better if I'm not putting any liquid with my food while I'm eating, and I do that with any meal I have. I'll always stop drinking like 15 minutes before I eat, and then not drink for like half an hour to an hour afterwards, just so I'm not like flushing my stomach. I don't know if that's true or not. I think it is, but I do think it works. Yeah, no joke, the green tea does actually still cause my head to blow off because I hardly drink any sort of caffeine. So even like a small little kid-sized green tea and I'm like rubbing my head against the wall, like. So yeah, I do get the caffeine high even from that. I know some people have like 8 coffees now and it doesn't touch them, so yeah. Lucky me, green tea sends me off the walls. Yes, that's cooking there now. I will also normally have some berries, blueberries, raspberries or blackberries, and perhaps some macadamias with breakfast as well, or right afterwards. Don't have any of that stuff now, so it's fine. I'll survive. Maybe it's not exactly what I eat, but you know what a blueberry looks like, and that sometimes gets ingested after my breakfast. So yeah, I'm gonna get this out of the pan very shortly and get scrunning. Wow, how bad is that presentation? Bloody hell. Thank God I'm not working in a restaurant, eh? Tasty though. Right, now this is going on. The best bit, the drizzle time. Dun, 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 dun. Everyone's face now is going, ah! Ah! What are you doing? What are you doing? It's good, promise you. Promise you. Okay, I feel like that's not the kind of like thing you want to see as the last part, but because of like presentation, but it's all on the plate and it's all fucking tasty. Final meal to show you. Right, this is pretty simple. Here we've got wild Alaskan salmon from Abel & Cole again. Absolute difference this makes compared to going to your basic supermarket salmon. Honestly, try it, it'll change your life. Right, it's going with this. Organic raw sauerkraut, Abel & Cole again, per for later, hello. It's already in the pan, and I remember to start filming. So start to fry, lightly fry the bottom side or the skin side. I can't do this two hands, can I? I'm just gonna film it and then I'm gonna cut it, right? And then here we got mix of kale, purple cavolo and the normal green one, steaming away. Can't see it too well. Sprinkle a bit of lemon and salt on that. I'm gonna flip it over now. So I'd lightly fry the skin side down for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then even lighter on the top side for about a minute or two just to brown it. Then what I'll do is I'll squirt some lemon on it, put the lid on, put it on simmer, even that heat there, and let it cook with the lid on for like 5 minutes just to make sure it's all cooked through and tasty and the lemon juices drip into the salmon. So I'd normally have avocado to go with this. I don't have any of that right now, so even more of an excuse to pile this bad boy on. Oh no, end of the bottle. That's shit, that's shit. God, if only I had another bottle of fresh pressed olive oil. Oh, you wouldn't bloody believe it. Yes, I do. It's the money maker. Oh shit, oh shit. That's what the inside of a real salmon looks like.